guys? Cirrus here, and today, not doing anything scripted, just gonna be rambling over the arena footage. It's not much, but it is an upload, and it is something that I've been meaning to get out for a little bit. I actually lost my chopped up footage and had to re-chop it up, and I've been extremely lazy with that. Work has also been very, very hectic as of late, so I haven't been able to dedicate all that time. If you hear my cat in the background, she's in heat. I apologize for that. She's a very, very intrusive individual. With that said, normally, as you guys know from most of my content, I would be talking over the events going on in a certain match and analyzing what I'm doing and what I've done wrong. This time, I'm not going to do that. I don't know. It's been kind of an interesting week and a half since the last upload. I'm not going to get into a lot of details, but suffice to say, some family issues came up. Money was tight for rent. All that fun adult stuff. Nothing major. So I've been kind of slacking on the channel, and I apologize for that for anybody who actually does sit around and waits for my content. But that said, hopefully there will not be another week-long content drought on the channel. I'm actually working on another thing, another little project. Should be a set of top 10s for people who are into stuff like that. But with that said, there's really not much else besides that's been going on. I haven't done much on the free-to-play account that I made for the free-to-play series. I've gotten some more gold on it. I've done all the tavern brawls every time they've popped up to get the free pack, because I mean, it's a free account, may as well get free packs. Free packs are good, cards are good. I'm not certain if I want to continue using Warrior on the account. For us to continue playing Grin Patron Warrior on the account, we need to accumulate enough gold to get Death Spite, and after getting Death Spite, then we'll be able to build, Perfect Patron Warrior. But that's all assuming that Patron Warrior will still be a very good combo deck when the meta shifts, and we're going to be getting at least the announcement of a meta shift here on the 22nd. For those who don't know, Blizzard is going to be updating us with a new pack, and a theory going around is that the new pack that we're going to be getting is the Argent Tournament. I personally think that'd be really cool. There's a lot of venues you could get from there, and we've been thinking that we're going to get a new class from that, but I don't think that's going to happen. The classes are pretty balanced, just as far as their hero powers are concerned. I feel like it would be difficult to make another hero power and fit it into the game and not be unbalanced. As it stands, you've got Hunter, who does burn. You have Mage, who can do the burn, but it does half the damage because it can also target minions. Then you've got the opposite side of the Hunter. You've got the heal for the Priest. You have the alternate version of that heal, the armor, from the Warrior. And then you have the sort of half and half. You get the armor and 1 damage for the Druid. And then you can get the 1 damage lasting for 2 turns from the Rogue. And then Shaman and Paladin have their own abilities, and the Shaman's needs a redesign. We know that. Shaman's it's clunky, and it needs to go. It needs to be completely rethought out. But I feel like a Death Knight would have to have either a 1 damage to the enemy hero heal 1. I think that would be neat. That would be the only way I can think of to balance it. You could have another minion summoning 1, but then you have the issue of outclassing the Silverhand recruits, and that would be bad. So the only way I could see them actually working in the Death Knight class, if that even happens, is taking out the Shaman's ability and reworking it, doing something to it, and then on the flip side, making sure that that your hero class ability doesn't doesn't screw with everything as well, because you could either have it like the Paladins, where it summons, say, undead, but the undead, it would be very hard to work them in a way that wouldn't screw with everything. I mean, I guess maybe you could have it summon 2 0/1s. That would be something we haven't seen yet, but still, it's not... I still don't think that that's the route to go, so... I don't know. That's not the way that they should do it. I think that 1 damage to an enemy and then 1 healing to the player would be the best and most effective way of filling in a slot for hero powers that we haven't had filled in yet without completely jeopardizing the game and the balance that's in the game. Even though there's inherent imbalance in the game right now, strictly because everybody's toolkits are so limited, I want to say. If you're playing Shaman, you have to play aggro because it makes up for the card Shaman doesn't have. Paladin, Warrior, Mage, like they don't have this issue. They can play aggro, they can play for the late game, they can play for a lot of things, and Shaman just can't. So, I mean, even without changing anything, there's still a balancing factor in the game that's missing. So, I guess it's not safe to say that that putting in a Death Knight would unbalance things. We're already in sort of an unbalanced kind of area right now. But that's fine. That's fine. It's not terrible. The game's not in a terrible place right now. We're still alright. But with that said, I want to know what you guys think. Either, what do you think about us getting a new class, even though we've been told multiple times we're not going to get one. What do you guys think about the possibility of us getting another class? I think that would be kind of neat, personally, but, you know, I'm not one of the Hearthstone designers, so I don't know what they think is feasible. On the flip side, outside of new content coming out, what do you guys think I should do with the free-to-play account? Obviously, I'm going to keep playing it for, you know, for giggles and for this series, should you guys want me to continue the series. But I don't know. Do you want me to continue the series? Do you want me? I'm planning on doing like top 10s and stuff like that. So I'm gonna branch out into more Hearthstone stuff, and I'm actually planning on making a strictly gaming channel as well, because I'm starting to feel kind of restricted just making Hearthstone content. But do you guys want me to make more than just Hearthstone content? Do you guys want me to make content on this channel that's gaming content? Do you guys want me to make content on another channel? I don't know. These are things to which I'm not privy. But either way, what do you guys want me to do? Are there any other topics? Actually, that's another thing. Are there any other topics I can cover for free-to-play players with this account? I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's plenty. But are there any that you guys specifically want, need, have been looking for that other people aren't providing, or maybe something that somebody else has provided and you want my take on it? I wouldn't mind doing something somebody else has done. Hell, free-to-play stuff has already been done before, but I just wanted to do my take on it. But now I've sort of hit a wall. I'm here, I don't know what I want to do with the free-to-play account and with the idea of free-to-play content. I'm kind of stuck, so maybe you guys can help. If you feel like you can, you feel like you want to, that would be awesome. I would not mind. I guess a guiding hand from the community is what I'm really asking for here, as to what you guys want me to do, what you guys want me to take care of. I don't want to cover Hearthstone news. I really don't. It's one of the reasons that we stopped doing the podcast. One, it was hard to regulate mine and Jensen's schedules together. We thought we were going to be able to do it just fine, but it it started to cause a lot of problems, so we actually have not been able to do that. So, you know, the inability of being able to work in the schedule and the relative, I guess, boringness, it's not even really a word, but I'm going to use it anyway here, of trying to work out just straight up Hearthstone news. It's not very riveting stuff, so I don't want to cover news. I really don't. I want to cover mostly opinion stuff. I've noticed that the State of Hearthstone videos generally get the most views. I could do more of those, more like state of the meta, state of everything going on. I could do more of that. It's whatever you guys want. But anyway, go ahead and let me know in the comments what you want me to do. Do you want me to continue my free-to-play stuff? Do you want me to focus more on State of Hearthstone? Do you want me to branch out into something completely different? And also, what do you think about the new stuff coming out when Blizzard gives us our possible Trial of the Crusader stuff? Anyway, that is Cirrus signing out, and thank you guys for listening to my ramblings and my arena videos. Thank you. See ya.